Our state, Katrina Collier, is a recruitment expert and author of Reboot Hiring. Thank you very much indeed for coming on, Katrina. Share with us, if you can, your experience of just how tough it is out there, particularly for younger people, or whether it might be getting better.
Actually, it's not just tough for younger people, Tom. It's actually tough for younger and those in their 50s, which is why this is actually a really interesting conversation to be having. I think a lot of what's happening in the graduate space, and not to take from the previous speaker who made some excellent points, is that for a very long time, governments have brainwashed people into going to university. So there are jobs out there, but they are in trades. And we now have a monumental shortage of people in trades. And we desperately need some young people to go in that direction. And honestly, if I was a teen, that's the direction I'd be going in.
Why?
But we also, because it gives them an apprenticeship, it gives them a future. They currently earn more. They out-earn graduates as well. They can set up their own businesses. There's flexibility.
Have I been brainwashed, Katrina, into believing the numbers that say you are likely to earn more over the course of your lifetime as a graduate than as a non-graduate?
If you can get a start, those figures you gave at the beginning of the number of people going to university, the jobs don't necessarily exist for those people. The government was very much like, we need knowledge workers, so let's push everyone there. And then along came AI and disrupted everything. But let's also not forget something you said, which was super interesting. People in hospitality could potentially join, say, EasyJet. However, you can't get a start. No. Like, I worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken back in the day. Obviously, it's KFC now. But those jobs don't exist, right? They don't have those. You know, you walk into a McDonald's, where are those front level staff? Yeah. They're not there anymore. It's all automated. So that's why I think we also have a problem. You can't even get a start to get a start.
Well, one of the things.
So I think that needs to be looked at.
And one of the things that seems to keep happening, Katrina, is that employers, almost whatever job they're offering, whatever area they're in, stipulate that people really should have a degree. And so people are funneled into university to go and get a degree and pile up that extraordinary debt in order to get a job that 40 years ago, if someone went to university, they wouldn't even look at.
Yes and no. Actually, there have been a lot of knowledge worker apprenticeships around for more than a decade. So there are actually alternatives. I mean, what I would suggest to anybody who is struggling is, again, like your previous speaker, like, try not to get into the doom and gloom, but go and use your network your way to the opportunities, because they are there. And sometimes it's a case of becoming known, liked and trusted by somebody and them seeing your capabilities more than, okay, is that job advertised? And I also agree. I wonder if they're not advertising so much because they're being inundated with applications that all look the same, have all been written by the same AI. AI bots are applying, and they just need to stop advertising. I think that's going on as well. So it is a really challenging time. So use your network.
Katrina, really appreciate